Hi, everyone.
Hi, Jolene. Whoa, I love your new outfit, Jolene.
Thanks. My uncle was visiting me from Wales in the UK where he lives, so he got me this awesome new set of clothes from Shine while he was visiting. And yes, Shine recently came to Slackers Bay. Their grand opening was a few days ago.
Whoa, lucky. My uncle doesn't live in the UK, but he does often give me time to spend with my family, including my cousin Chloe.
Anyways, thanks for inviting me to your home, Penelope. I love what you and your family did with the living room.
Thanks, Jolene. We've been preparing for the arrival of our new puppy ever since we got the news that the puppy is almost grown up enough to come live with us.
I can't wait to meet the new puppy, Penelope.
We can't wait to meet the puppy too. It's gonna be awesome once the puppy arrives to this awesome new pet-friendly setting.
Oh no, I hear someone crying outside.
Me too. We'd better find out who it is. Are you girls seeing what I'm seeing?
There's a little girl crying.
And she looks like a homeless child too. The poor girl must be scared.
Poor girl doesn't have shoes on either.
I'm gonna go see what's wrong. Hi there, I'm Justin. Do you have a name?
Hi, I'm Courtney. I guess you could tell from my crying earlier that I am feeling very sad at the moment as I ran away from home.
Why did you run away from home? Did you get into trouble?
No, my mom and dad, they were grounding me for no reason, and they beat me up so bad that I gained a lot of bruises on my body. And they made me wear these raggy clothes and wouldn't let me take enough baths or showers, and they called me so many names and even swore at me and called me a bad girl when I wasn't trying to be bad in the first place.
They sound like abusive parents, and I absolutely hate it when people abuse their own son or daughter.
They are abusive. They treat me like a pile of dogs, jumping on me every single day and do nothing but beat me up.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Courtney. Why don't you come to my house and my family and I can call social services so they can remove you from those monsters' care?
Oh, thank you so much, Justin. And I could refer to you as my big brother even though I never had one. You are the kindest boy I've ever met.
It's very nice to meet you, Courtney, and good idea bringing her into our house, Justin. You're a very smart young boy. I'm sorry to hear you have abusive parents, Courtney. But don't worry, we will make sure you get removed from their care because we know a person here that works for social services and she can help.
Thanks.
Hello, is this social services? My name is Ben Bradley from Slackers Bay and my son Justin found a little girl named Courtney who ran away from her parents a little while ago. Yes, she unfortunately was being abused by her own parents, she even confirmed it herself. They have been beating her up every day, making her wear saggy uncomfortable clothes and treat her like a pile of dogs, jumping on her and even grounding her for no reason. Unfortunately, yes, they beat her up so bad that she gained a lot of bruises on her body, and they wouldn't let her take enough baths or showers, and they called her so many names and even swore at her and called her a bad girl when she wasn't trying to be bad in the first place. Yes, Courtney is here in our house now as we speak and has confirmed everything with my son earlier. Could you please come help out right away? Thank you so much. We'll provide extra care of Courtney until you get here. Good news, Courtney. Social services are immediately on their way to see you so they can see what had happened.
Thank you so much.
Hi. You must be Ben Bradley.
That's me, and this is my son Justin, and this girl beside him is Courtney, the girl we told you guys about.
I'm Christina Martinez, the person you spoke to over the phone. It's so nice to meet you. I would like to ask Courtney some questions if you don't mind.
Of course, I'll answer them in the living room.
I just hope Courtney gets to stay with my family.
I'm sorry you had to go through that treatment from your parents. And you told me their names were Trisha and Connor Joseph?
Yes! They gave me a bunch of bruises before I ran away from them, and I still feel sad because of how they did all those nasty things to me.
Trisha and Connor shouldn't be taking care of you than Courtney, and you feel happy being with Ben and Justin in this house?
Yeah, I feel safer with them around, unlike with the parents I have, which are nasty. Please don't send me back to my abusive parents.
Don't worry, sweetheart. Ben did the right thing by calling me, and he's a first responder himself, so he knows how to call others in to help. In this case, unlike the case Maureen filed, you were right to say that you felt like you were being abused because looking at those bruises, I don't think they were caused by a condition nor an accident. So we're going to help you by placing you with the Bradley family until we can get you adopted by a caring family.
Thank you, Miss Christina.
Well, Ben, I have good news for you. I believe what you said was factual, and I am placing the care of Courtney into your hands until we can get her adopted by a loving family.
That is excellent news, and don't worry about calling the police because we know some very clever officers that can help assist in the arrest of Trisha and Connor Joseph, and I know who can spot them. I'll call them right now.
You see, Courtney, everything will be okay.
Carl Storm here. I'm in the air right now flying high trying to spot the two child abusers' location.
That was Ben. There's a little girl who got abused by her birth parents at his house now. And Kyle is in the air right now trying to spot their location. He wants her birth parents arrested immediately.
Sounds like a job for all of us, Mia.
You're right, Jacob. You and Maya head in one direction, and Connie and I will follow Kyle.
Roger that, Mia.
Fireman Ben, this is Sergeant Mia Montana, PC Connie, and I heard about the case you told social services, and we agree that those two individuals should be arrested. We're following Kyle and his helicopter to the location now.
Copy that, thanks officers. Christina and I will tail you from behind. This must be the location where Courtney got abused.
Where is that goddamn bitch of a daughter? She will be grounded even longer and kicked in the ass once we find her.
Quit your goddamn complaining, honey. She'll show up sooner or later, and then we can beat her ass up even more.
FBI, open up!
Trisha Marie Joseph and Connor Lorenzo Joseph, words cannot describe how cross we are at you for what you did to your own daughter.
Exactly. How dare you treat her like a pile of bad dogs jumping on her every day by giving her harsh bruises on her body by beating her up, calling her names, and grounding her for no reason.
Not only do I agree with the police, but I also heard from her that you even treated her like garbage on her 5th birthday on February 4th of this year from what I have been told.
But those are all lies. We only said we wanted to beat her ass up for being a bad girl.
Yeah, she is very naughty.
I think you'll find you're the ones who are lying, Trisha and Connor. You were the ones beating Courtney up for no reason and grounding her for ridiculous amounts of time for no reason and calling her names and treating her badly even on her 5th birthday.
Austin Forster, what are you doing here?
I was in town when I heard Ben Bradley state that you were abusing your own daughter Courtney, and frankly, I had to investigate, and I put up evidence against you all over social media, so consider yourself finished.
What do you mean by finished? Are we under arrest?
Yes, you are. Trisha Marie Joseph and Connor Lorenzo Joseph, we are arresting you both for child abuse, child neglect, and endangerment of youth.
Speaking of child, after witnessing what I have seen from the pair of you and what we heard as we were entering the house, we are removing Courtney Joseph from your care, and she will be staying with the Bradley family.
You'll pay for this, mark my words.
Yeah, right. The only thing we'll be paying for is to have you placed in jail. Ha!
Good job, Maya and Connie. Let's get these two to jail.
Now this is when I call a bedroom fit for a little sister.
Justin, I'm home.
Dad is back. Yes.
Justin, your mom gave me some fresh new clothes and a pair of socks and some shoes.
Looking good, little sis.
What are you talking about, Justin? Courtney hasn't been adopted by us yet.
You'll see why in just a second. Welcome to your new bedroom, Courtney. I had my friends come over recently and they helped me decorate the place while Dad was away.
Best surprise ever. Thank you, Justin. You're the best big brother that I've ever had. And that's saying a lot, saying you've treated me like a very kind big brother.
Wow, Justin, I'm amazed that a little boy like you could come up with such a nice idea for someone we just saved from their abusive parents. Which reminds me, I have good news, Courtney's abusive parents are now in jail and have lost custody of her, so Courtney will likely be staying with us.
Really? Does this mean we could adopt her and she'll become my sister for real?
Well, we do have room in our family for a little girl.
Of course we can adopt her, Justin. You were so kind to her that even I have to agree with your mom.
Welcome to the family, Courtney.
Thank you so much. You hear that, Justin?
I sure did. Welcome to the family, little sis.
Let's go to the park and play together.
Courtney, look.
Hey, Justin. Look who came to visit me and my friends. My cousins Cece, Owen, Jonathan, Christine, Bernadette, Lily Cat, Maria, Riley, and Deborah. My cousin Chloe is here too. Same with my cousins, Cody and Caden.
Nice to meet you, Chloe, Maria, Riley, and Deborah, and good to see the rest of you too. And just as when I am about to share good news with you all.
What is it, Justin?
My family is adopting Courtney, so that means Courtney is my new little sister.
Whoa, that's awesome. Congratulations, Justin.
I don't normally feel happy for these, but I'm glad to see you're helping that girl out. I know I do cause trouble, but parents abusing their own children is way too far even for me to assume. But I am very mad at those people who I heard abused Courtney. I may have done some naughty stuff towards people, but parents giving them harsh beatings when people do nothing wrong is crossing the line. So thank God Courtney escaped when she did, otherwise she would have suffered a far worse fate. I may be a troublemaker, but even I don't agree with Courtney's abusive birth parents treating her like they did. I intend for my family to file a restraining order on them.
My family, now including Courtney, will do the same thing.
I'm just happy that you'll be free from those abusive people, Courtney. And I'm really happy that you'll be taking care of her, Justin.
Hello? Is this the Slackers Bay area? I'm kinda new here and I don't know much of the way around town. Yeah, this is the Slackers Bay area. But who are you? I'm Millie Radcliffe. I'm new in town.
It's so nice to meet you, Millie. Welcome to Slackers Bay.
Thank you. My family and I are moving into the neighborhood near the townhouses where a girl named Everly lived in before moving into a house in a girl named Penelope's neighborhood. That would be my old home. Are you sure? It's kinda small. I'm pretty sure Everly. I've been to the house before, and they have a pretty nice backyard.
Well, at least I'm happy to have a new friend in the area like you, Millie.
Me too. Welcome, Millie.
Looks like Penelope is going to have another new friend to hang out with.
I guess so. I hope she likes fire drills because the next one is approaching next week. Welcome to the neighborhood, Millie. This day just got even more cooler with a new friend. What a great day to have a snack at the beachside restaurant.
Indeed it is. And I especially love that you're here, Millie, as well as your mom Zabrina and my Aunt Lori.
How very nice of you to say that, Chloe. You're very kind, just like my daughter. Now, let's have fun and enjoy ourselves.
Orange juice, my favorite. What a great dream I had last night. Can't wait for today. Good morning, Millie. Morning, guys. I had an awesome dream last night. I dreamt that I was at the beachside restaurant having some quality time with my mom, and Chloe, you and your aunt were in my dream.
Whoa, I hope I wasn't having any cranberry juice in that dream. I'm allergic to cranberries.
Don't worry, Chloe. You and I were having orange juice in that dream, and orange juice is my favorite.
Thanks, Millie. That makes me feel a lot better.
So anyways, my mom should be here any second now to introduce herself to you guys.
Indeed I am. Hello everyone, I'm Zabrina Radcliffe. I'm one of Millie's 2 mums.
2 moms? Yeah, I actually have 2 moms. One of them is a doctor in my family and her name is Dr. Martin, and she's one part of triplet sisters including Dr. Morton and Dr. Marathon.
What are triplets?
Triplets are 3 members of the same family that were born on the same day.
Anyways, my family and I had just moved into the house nearby the townhouses and were headed to the school to register me as a new student for the Slackers Bay School.
Can't wait to see you there.
Oh boy, that means more people snitching on me for trouble I caused.
At least nobody will snitch on you during the fire drill next week.
My mom is one of the teachers here in Slackers Bay, and she's friends with Principal Jennifer. She can help you, Millie.
Thanks, Sydney. You're such a helpful girl.
New friend.
I know, Owen. Millie is a great new friend. I may have an idea on how Millie could feel more welcome.
What are you thinking, little sis?
Well, since Millie is new around here, wouldn't it be fun if we threw her and her family a welcome party?
Oh, I get it. Welcoming a new friend with a welcome party. Lauren, you are one smart sister.
We just need to let our friends know about my idea, then we can begin our welcome party plans.
So we were thinking we would throw a welcome party for Millie since she's new here.
That is a wonderful idea. We did arrive a few weeks in advance and the adults threw us a welcome party. So now, we'll be throwing a welcome party for Millie with the help of the community.
We will definitely set it up for her starting tomorrow. But first, we need to be able to show her around town.
I knew my idea would work. I don't know about you, Chris, but my body is feeling funny lately. Maybe we should rest together tonight at my place.
That actually is a good idea for once. I've never slept away from my own home with one of my friends. Mom, would it be okay if I spend the night at Cleo's house?
Well, okay, Chris. As long as you behave yourself while you're there and don't cause any trouble. Besides, it would be fair for us to see what her house looks like.
Finally, something I want to do without getting into trouble or having someone snitch on me.
At least you won't misbehave at my house, Chris. You're gonna love it. Maybe you'll be bigger by the time you come home.
Maybe, Penelope. My body does feel like it's growing a little.
Welcome to my house, Chris.
Whoa, I've never seen anything like this before, mainly because I haven't been here before.
Right now, we're in the living room. This is where my uncle and I get together to hang out and watch movies and play games.
I can't wait to see what's next.
Then let's go on with my home tour. This is the kitchen and dining room where I go to eat my favorite meals, veggies included.
Pretty cool kitchen setup. I wonder what's next.
This is the bathroom where I take my baths before bed and in the morning.
I could use a bath myself before bedtime. I don't want to smell like a dead mouse.
Me neither. Hence why I take baths in the morning and at night.
What's next?
Last, but certainly not least, welcome to my bedroom, where I sleep every night unless I'm away from home.
Whoa, Cleo! I didn't know you were a gamer, especially since you have an Xbox Series X.
Oh yeah, I love gaming, especially with Minecraft and Fortnite.
Alright, a gamer buddy! Too bad my Fortnite disc got cut up a few years back by my sister since I cut up her Nickelodeon dance game because I really want to be able to play that Fortnite game again.
Chris, you don't need a disc to play Fortnite. I don't have a Fortnite disc and I am still able to play it anyways thanks to buying it digitally.
Damn it, you're right. Why didn't I think of that solution back then? I am a silly person.
It's okay, Chris. At least you know now you can play games digitally, and besides, we can play together until it's time for bed.
You're right. I guess it would be fun to play with you for a while.
Cleo Alexandra Grace, time for you and Chris to come and have some time with me in the living room.
I'll be there in a second.
Your middle name's Alexandra?
Yeah, pretty common name. Now come on. My uncle is waiting.
Alright guys, let's get this movie night started, and while we do, we can think up plans to help out with Millie's welcome party.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
Morning, Chris.
Morning, Cleo.
Morning you too. Whoa, unbelievable, that little girl from yesterday was right.
Right about what?
Uncle, why are you looking at us like that?
Looks like you've grown up a little since last night.
Goodness gracious, we did. I'm taller since last night.
Penelope was right. Our bodies did grow.
How did this happen?
Judging by the fact that you had extra veggies last night, you've grown up like true teens, especially on Cleo's 13th birthday.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention last night that my birthday is this month, and I'm in my teens as of today.
Wow! Happy birthday, Cleo!
Thanks, Chris. And as tradition on my birthday, I get to celebrate with my uncle. But since you're here, I get to celebrate with you too.
Don't you think you'd better put on your outfits first?
That's after I have a nice bath that I put on my outfit.
Sorry, you were absolutely right. Bath time for you first, then your outfits.
All right, Cleo, ready to go?
Yep, let's head out towards the park, where the welcome party is going to be held.
Hey guys.
Chris, is that you?
Yes, it is. And Cleo as well. We just look a little taller.
And today is my 13th birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Cleo.
Thank you. I knew you were growing, Chris, but I didn't expect you to be teen height the next time I see you.
I also owe you an apology on how I acted back with the Fortnite disc, Penny. I shouldn't have overreacted when you took the disc out and cut it up for your project. Cleo told me that there was a digital version of that game all along and I should have downloaded it when I had the chance.
It's okay, and I'm sorry too. Part of that day was also my fault. I should have asked you if I could use that disc in my project once you were done playing your game instead of taking it out.
Oh, Penny, we all make mistakes. I just need to remember not to make the same one again.
But I still feel bad for what I did to your disc back then. Next time, I'll ask first before I use something you own for a project.
I am to blame also, Chris. I didn't even know the game was available in a digital format. If you want, we can get you a gift card and we can get you a new physical game copy.
Don't worry about it, Mom. Cleo told me last night before we went to sleep that the digital version is actually free to download, so there is no need to spend money on it.
Oh, okay, but I am very proud of how you apologized to Penelope, and that's a good start. Now, let's set up Millie's welcome party.
Oh yeah, the party for Millie. I almost forgot.
Now, this is a party fit for a welcome and a party fit for the birthday girl.
Now all we need are the guests of honor.
But Mrs. Radcliffe, I'm already here.
I meant Millie Radcliffe and her mom Zabrina.
Oh, oops, sorry, you're right. Whoa, this looks awesome. Thanks, Millie. Millie Radcliffe? Surprise. Surprise? Wow, best surprise ever! We set up a welcome party for you with a little help from the community. And it was all done on my 13th birthday.
This is the best surprise anyone has done for me and my daughter, like how the community welcomed my wife and her sisters. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, and happy birthday, Cleo! Thank you.
Young man with the blue and yellow hair and young girl with the yellow flower in her hair. Have we met before?
I don't think we have, but I can say I am looking for a relative of mine named Julie Percy.
That's me, so you're related to me.
Well, I'm Morgan Osborne and this is my adoptive sister Michelle, and we're related because I'm your long-lost brother.
Oh my god, it is so wonderful to meet you after so long.
Same here. It's been a long journey, but we made it.
You will be absolutely shocked to how we discovered you are my biological sister.
Okay, that man that just proved he's my long-lost uncle is actually pretty cool looking. Not as cool as you, Cleo, but close enough.
I agree. Besides, who would have thought that your mom's long-lost brother would show up here on my birthday and at Millie's welcome party? I didn't even know Mom had a brother.
Make that has a brother, Penelope. This means we're his family, too.
Brenda, Everly, Cousin Chloe, you made it.
Sorry I'm late, Cousin Everly. I had to help Ruby and Riley get to their doctor's appointment, so they couldn't come here today, unfortunately.
Oh, that's okay. Better late than never. And besides, you did the right thing by helping the Sprite twins get to their appointment on time.
Thanks, Cousin Brenda.
Let's get this party going.
Millie seems to like being here, and even Chris is having fun for once instead of being all troublemaker-like.
Cleo and I may be taller now, but that doesn't mean that we will stop being troublemakers.
Yeah, but sometimes we will act good on occasion when we feel like it.
I guess some things never change, but Chris will definitely need a bigger bed size now that he's taller.
That is a good point, Justin. I guess I'll need to ask Mom if she'll take me to the new Shine store since I hear that the Slackers Bay Shine area has beds and mattresses for sale next week. But for now, let's enjoy the day while it lasts.
This may be one of my best birthdays yet, even if it meant having to share it with a welcome party for someone else.
Still, this doesn't take away the fact that I think my moms and I are going to love it here in Slackers Bay, not just because I have new friends, but also because of how everyone cares for their neighbors, even mild troublemakers.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Now let's party.
Wanna go for a little walk with me, Cleo?
Oh yes, please. I'd love that very much, Chris. Thank you.
These two are certainly made for each other in my personal opinion.
You know, Cleo, I have a strong feeling like our friendship is gonna bond so much that we may end up getting married and having children of our own in the future.
Maybe someday in the future, Chris, it will be possible, but for now, let's enjoy our lives as early teens and hopefully we can make many more wonderful memories together.
Yes, let's make these moments count.